The trouble with most of us is that we'd rather be ruined by praise than saved by criticism. Norman Vincent Peale. I'm making this video because I want to share my stance on criticism. This is going to be a little bit more of a video about me, so if you're not really into getting to know me better, I don't mind at all. Just skip on to the next video. Growing up, I had an interesting relationship with criticism. I was the quote-unquote problem child. The rowdy little brother who was a mad attention seeker. I would do anything to get attention like most kids of my temperament. I was lectured time and time again by my father, mother, brothers, and sisters. And if it wasn't for these lectures and criticism, I would not be where I am today. So as a tribute to all the criticism that I have received over the years, I want to say thank you and make this video. That's kind of a weird way to say thank you though. Who cares? It makes good content. Why am I complaining? Or should I say being self-critical? See, I'm already getting to the flow of the video. It's that easy! Now let's get straight into that video. Have you ever honestly asked yourself, why do critics exist? Why have we as a society put these people above everybody else to say that something is good or something is bad, whether or not we should like it? The answer is insight. Critics train themselves to pick out the things that normal viewers won't, like tropes, cliches, and narratives. They put the time in to see things that most people casually don't have time to put in to see. Another important reason I believe is that critics exist to give insight to the creators that made the media that they criticize. For an example, my YouTube channel actually. I recently received a decent amount of criticism, and with this, I now know what I was doing wrong in my past 4 videos. I now know how to improve them, and this is going to really help my content, I believe. And during the time I wasn't receiving criticism, I felt as though I was just wandering around in the dark in blissful ignorance. Blissful it was, but ignorance still. And if this experience taught me anything is that criticism is a gift. Something that you should seek out so that you can improve. Honestly, I hate it when I'm not getting any criticism and people just tell me, oh yeah, this is good. Yeah, it's good. This is cool. Yeah, that's good. It just boils my blood. Imagine a world where nobody actually gave criticism.
Hey, look at this painting. Isn't it nice? Yeah, it's nice.
And yet this leads to another question. Why do I make YouTube videos and why do I criticize things? Honestly, it's just so I can
Flex my knowledge!
Well, the main reason I do it is because I enjoy it. I enjoy finding the insights that casual viewers miss. Something about it just makes me feel happy, like I'm maybe superior in some way. Dang it, I'm an egomaniac. But the real reason behind me learning all of this is because, well, I wanted to be a writer. I wanted to write stories and share my opinions and just try and show something that I made completely by myself. In concept, not execution. I wanted to learn how to make things good so I could make something good. You know, maybe one day I will use these skills. But for now, I think I'm going to stick to criticizing other works. Though to be fair, I do see a lot of dumb things happening when critics start talking. To name one is biases. It seems no matter where you go or what you do, you will always run into that one person who has a bias against somebody for unexplainable reasons. Well, not unexplainable. There's always a reason and an explanation. It's just you guys get what I'm talking about. It's hard to find it. I can't go at least one day without seeing somebody with some form of bias. Though I don't want to name any names. Though I have theory crafted a possible solution to bias. Try and see from multiple points of view. Put yourselves in the shoes of the creator. Put yourself in the shoes of a critic. Put yourself in the shoes of a random guy sitting on a couch just watching his TV bumming out. Put the work in a box shut off from everything else that has ever existed. Take it out of the box and look at it. I found that the more angles you have, the more image you get, if you catch my drift. Another big problem that I see with criticism is the fact that people use it as some sort of punishment to belittle people. And yes, I will admit it is effective for getting egomaniacs off their high horse, but still, criticism should be constructive. You're being a jerk if you're just doing it to belittle people. Criticism is used to correct, not to insult. Have good intentions behind your criticism. Everybody has flaws, just point them out in a civilized manner, and do it because you want things to get better. Another thing I want to touch on today is how to receive criticism well. Yes, believe it or not, you can receive criticism poorly. So here are my tips on how to receive criticism. First off, you gotta be open. Criticism is a gift. It's here to help you, so don't fear it.
Open your arms and embrace your enlightenment.
No, seriously, do it. Second is, realize that you're not perfect. You're a human being. That means you're inherently flawed. So therefore, everything that you create has a chance of being flawed. Criticism helps you in the fact that it shows you where you have messed up. And for God's sake, don't take it personally! Don't throw a hissy fit just because somebody said meany-weeny things to you. Have some self-respect and take it like an adult. And in my humble opinion, you should seek out criticism so that you can improve, so we can get closer to that perfection that escapes the grasp of our race. In summary, criticism is how we help each other. Without criticism, we'd all be walking in the dark and not being able to help ourselves. Unless we were like all extremely astute about ourselves. But I won't lie, criticism is kind of just justified complaining. And complaining is pretty fun. Well, the kind that I do anyway. Criticism can be complaining that's constructive, or you just telling somebody what you think of what they're doing. And it's not always negative either. And I'd like to end this video with the same way I began it, with a quote. Life will be easier on you if you are harder on yourself, by Zig Ziglar. I did that one from memory, so it may not be the exact words, so I was just kind of paraphrasing, but you guys get the gist. And with that, I conclude this argument. So, what'd you think? I'm all ears to your guys' criticism. Hit the like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Subscribe if you want to hear more of these kind of videos and my reviews. I do a lot of stuff like this. Well, not a lot. I want to do a lot. I'm going to try and do a lot. That's just me trying to, Anywho, share this video if you think it would benefit somebody to hear it, or if they just want to hear it. And with that, Fliss out.